Hello everyone, this is Chuck G giving you the weekly update for Ethereum Classic. This week I wanted to talk about the latest application. Okay, for those of you that have heard that there's no development on Ethereum Classic, that there aren't any applications, there aren't any developers developing for Ethereum Classic, it's a lie. There's lots of development on the way. This first one is from Stampery.com. Okay, what Stampery.com does is they're providing solutions where you can verify and certify documents on the blockchain. Basically, very similar to notarization, right? You want to prove that you had a document in your possession, let's say at a certain date, you put it on the blockchain because the blockchain is an immutable database. It's a database you can't change. It proves that it was there at one point, and the blockchain is tamper evident, right? Or tamper proof. Okay, it's very hard to change the blockchain. Okay, it's next to impossible. And so they've created a new website. It's called stamp.io. I highly recommend it. It's free to use, very easy, very simple to create a user account. You just create a username, create a password, boom, you got a new account. Okay, you don't have to give them any more personal information than that. Okay, and it gives you a very simple option. You just drop any file to certify or verify it. Okay, and it certifies and verifies your document on two blockchains, on the Ethereum Classic blockchain and the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay. And the first document that I certified, and we'll put a link up for it, was the Ethereum Classic Declaration of Independence. I wanted to try it out, make sure that it's on the Ethereum Classic blockchain. And one of the nice advantages of using both blockchains is, one, it makes it even next to impossible to change it. I mean, how are you going to change both Bitcoin and Ethereum Classic? And then the nice advantage of having Ethereum Classic is it does it quicker. In Ethereum Classic, you have 14 to 15 second blocks. And with Bitcoin, you have 10-minute blocks. Okay? And so what that means is that your document gets verified, gets certified on the blockchain in 15 seconds, at least, compared to Bitcoin's 10 minutes. Okay? And what's nice about Stampery is that they've also created an add-in for Microsoft Office. Okay, so you don't even have to use their website. Okay, they've got a little tool that goes into Microsoft Office. So now Microsoft Office, if you want to certify or verify a document, you just use the little tool that's offered by Stampery within them. And there's a whole blog post written by Michael Platt, an engineer at Microsoft for 23 years. Okay, and also Ville Rantala, senior engineer at Microsoft. Okay, they wrote a little post here. Stampery, I'll quote the article, Stampery provides the ability to certify and verify documents against both Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin via a web page and also through a programmatic API. They wanted to improve their enterprise customer reach by adding Microsoft Office as a client in their present solution. Okay, and then the rest of the article covers on how they did that technically, which we won't go into the details of. Okay, and here we'll read the conclusions. This Microsoft add-in for Stampery API and service allows users to certify and verify documents on the Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin blockchain. This method helps users employ the most appropriate, secure method to store both the document and the hash. The hash is basically the digital signature from the blockchain that verifies where it is. Okay, in ETC and Bitcoin. One important thing to note is that Stampery okay, used to be an application that was being developed for Ethereum along with Bitcoin, but due to the DAO hard fork, okay, where they basically bailed out the DAO investors and changed the record of Ethereum, okay, Stampery decided that they had to change blockchains, and they switched over to Ethereum Classic. Okay, and I'll read you here the article that the CEO of Stampery wrote, okay, on Medium. His name is Danielle Levy. Okay, he's the co-founder and CEO at Stampery. Okay, I'll quote him here in the intro. Stampery has a clear mission to enable anyone in the world to create a verifiable record of their data. Okay, such a record has to be independently verifiable and from everywhere at zero cost. Okay, it also needs to be immutable, unhackable, and its integrity mathematically provable. Okay, and in this way at Stampery we enable businesses and individuals to create irrefutable proof of digital events. Okay, and we do so without even touching the original data. Okay, there's no more need to trust a third party to guarantee that happened in the digital space. So it's a very important improvement over, you know, current technology. You always need someone or some other thing to verify something, you know, like, you know, you need to go to a notarizer. You need to pay that person to verify that something was yours. So now you can just put a document on the blockchain. You know, you can prove that it was yours, and it's a very simple way to do it. You just point and click. It really can't be much simpler than that. Okay, and the reason why they support Ethereum Classic, okay, is for transactions to be, and I'm quoting here, final and unmodifiable. Blockchains need to be immune to third-party interference. This promise was completely broken by Ethereum hard fork. Hard forks should only happen when a catastrophic bug puts in danger the core values of the technology. In this case, the consensus mechanism worked just fine. When Ethereum had the hard fork, because of the DAO, Ethereum was working fine. Okay, the problem with the DAO was with the DAO. It was a separate application on top of Ethereum. Okay, and they're saying because of that, okay, the blockchain, quote, the blockchain was modified simply because a group of people lost too much money and they decided to bail themselves out. Okay, and quote, this is completely unacceptable for Stampery because it creates a dangerous precedent. A powerful government might now decide to push for a hard fork that changes blocks in which we anchor data. They could claim, quote, national interest, quote, unquote, for doing so. Or, quote, too big to fail corporation could force a fork because it wants to wipe all proof of some questionable process recorded on the blockchain. Because of this, we prefer to anchor our data to a blockchain in which hard forks happen only when a protocol level bug needs to be fixed. Okay, and so the CEO is just being very clear with this application for what he's using Stampery for verifying documents, okay, for certifying them. He needs an immutable record, and as of right now, he doesn't believe Ethereum can do that. And there will be those that will disagree with that opinion. You know, I know the users and developers at Ethereum Classic would agree with him, as do I. Okay, but that just goes to show you that there are going to be some applications, some companies that are going to be choosing Ethereum Classic over Ethereum. Okay, and that's because Ethereum Classic has proven that it will keep the record immutable. Okay, and that it will not interfere, and it will be neutral in terms of all transactions. Okay. There are only valid transactions and invalid transactions. Okay? Ethereum Classic does not care if some transaction is illegal or it offends some national government or whatever. Okay? if you know, if the program that Ethereum Classic runs on says it's a valid transaction, Ethereum Classic will add that to the blockchain. As simple as that. And so that's the latest and newest application to Ethereum Classic. Okay, go to Stampery.com if you want to see more. Okay, if you want to set up an account, go to stamp.io. I highly recommend it. I'm going to go there for any documents or any ideas that I want to prove that are mine, that I want to keep. And we'll put the links up below the video. And I want to thank everyone for watching this video. We'll have more weekly updates on Ethereum Classic in the future. We'll be talking about the Ethereum Classic desktop wallet that's coming, as well as developments going on with the Ethereum Classic virtual machine, which is some exciting stuff, and we have a lot to talk about. So thank you very much. It's been a great talk, and I hope to see you again. Bye.